the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Minnesota Vikings as very short 1 point road favorites. Simon, what say you?
Simon says take the
Simon
Cowboys.
says,
Cowboys, no brainer. I feel like when the lines come out, there's just certain games you know right away you're going to probably end up being on. Um, this is one of those where even like 2 weeks ago, when I saw the line for this, not that I knew that Dallas was going to lose that game against Green Bay, but I knew they weren't going to cover for the most part. I was just thinking, okay, I can wait. I'll be able to get a better line on Dallas here. It was a pick. I was wrong. It went up to 1.5, one right after that game ended. It went up to two for a little bit, got bet back down. People came back on the Vikings. Sitting at a lot of books at -1, -1.5. This is shaping up to be one of my bigger bets of the year. Just public perception bet where it's a team in, I don't know, the Cowboys that I feel like, not that people are talking about them to be Super Bowl contenders last week, but they were, right? They were one of the teams put in the upper echelon. Now, after one bad loss to Green Bay, people are off of it. People are like, no, this team's got issues. They got holes. Is their defense really that good? They just got torched by Aaron Rodgers, who could barely throw the ball downfield. Now they're getting a Minnesota team that people view them as being legit now, right? Like every week we kept questioning the Minnesota Vikings. Who have they beaten? Who have they beaten? Who have they beaten? They get a fumble at the goal line and get a win, and now they are for real. That's how we're doing these barometers now. So it's tough, Chad. Like what I do, it is tough where it's like, do I want to shit on Vikings team and their fans right now? No, like you guys are good. What are you, what you guys think a top two, top three team in football right now? Hell no. You guys have major problems, major issues. Again, Josh Allen put up 24 points on you guys in that first half. Not by himself. They were running the ball all over you guys. And like you have major issues on this defensive side. So the big reason again this week that I'm going to be on this Dallas team, not just because it's a bounce back spot, but it's about the matchup. There's different matchups that they match up so well against this Vikings team. And again, if you want to see it play out, you can go to last year and watch the Cowboys played the Minnesota Vikings. This is the exact scenario. They went up to Minnesota and they played them. The quarterback was Cooper Rush, though. So if you want to see how they scheme it up, the defensive line has such a huge advantage here for the Cowboys team, especially if right now it's looking like there might be 3 starting O linemen out for the Vikings. That's a big deal. So again, just going off that, I already like the Cowboys. The fact that this has turned into one of the bigger tickets, the bigger public side as well, not surprising, right? That people are just going to come in on Minnesota after what we just saw them do. Again, win a huge game, Cowboys in a big game lost. So not surprising. I am surprised though that this number opened at -1, -1.5. I thought the books, they would just get the free money on Minnesota and just hang it at a pick. They didn't. They kind of let the public know that 8-1 doesn't mean shit to us. Like this is a coin flip game. Throw the records out.
The Vikings are getting 60% of the tickets. The Cowboys currently getting 71% of the money.
That's me though. So you got to take out 30% of that.
Pros Joe's right here.
Yeah, and it's just a spot. Like again, there's nothing guaranteed. It's just one of these situations. You just take this number every time. You're just playing the stronger D line versus the weak offensive line, and a team coming off the win of the season versus a team coming off the loss of the season. It's just a simple spot. Like you don't have to think too much into it. You just blindly take the Cowboys here.